told Chancellor Woodson that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. So, thank you, Chancellor Woodson, and to the trustees. Thank you for entrusting me with the athletic program here at NC State. We're thrilled to be here at NC State at a transformational time and the success that has occurred in the last 9 years. But there's great history in this building as you bring up the name Valvano and Yao and Reynolds, what it means to this institution, what it means to the conference, and we could not be happier to be here. With that, I do think it is important to point out the incredible job that Debbie Yao did here. And not only her commitment to winning, but winning the right way. And as we talk about who we are at NC State, there is a standard at NC State. And our goal is to reach a standard and maintain that standard, because that's who we are as an institution. And we will have a standard. And I look forward to making sure that we every day work to reach that standard and meet that standard. That being said, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce my family. My wife Kristen is here, my son Brian, my daughter Finley, and my son Trey. If you want to stand up for a second, please. As Chancellor Woodson said, I've been around this my whole life, and Kristen's parents, Ted and Mary Aceto, she grew up in, her father was the AD of Villanova. So we both grew up the same way, and our goal when we got into college athletics was to raise our kids around the college campus. I see a number of student athletes around here. You have been, one way or another, role models for all the young people in Raleigh, and that's what we want to be a part of, is to have our children around that. And we've been very fortunate and very blessed to have that opportunity to be at a number of great schools. I make it a little emotional on this, and I apologize, but I want to talk about my parents as well. Amy, thank you for being here from the ACC. It means a lot to have you here. Dad was the commissioner of the ACC. He was the AD at Virginia. He was the AD at Notre Dame and had a remarkable run. And it's something in my life that's always meant a great deal to be involved with the ACC and what the ACC stands for. And it's that commitment to academics, the commitment to doing things the right way that was equally attractive to me with NC State and the ACC is something that we just couldn't turn down. And Dad's gone through a couple things here recently, but you know, he's the best. My mom's a rock star. Those of y'all that knew them back in the day, and couldn't be prouder to be here and represent our family. So on behalf of all, there's a lot of us. Thank you from the Corrigan family as well for bringing us here. General Odierno, you honor me with your presence at all times. Chief of Staff of the Army, West Point graduate class of 76. Last year was distinguished graduate at West Point, NC State grad for his master's degree. It's funny, I was coming back from the interview and I landed and I had a text message from General Odierno, call me ASAP. I don't know if y'all have ever received a text from a four-star general, but it's a little intimidating when you get that. And I had a chance to talk to O, and his first words were, this is a great job. This is a great place. I think you're the right person to be there. And what I hope in my time here at NC State is that we're able to build on what Debbie Yao's done. To the coaches, we had a chance to visit yesterday, and I said this yesterday and I mean it, you're my people. And I look forward to working with every coach here, because I think that's the relationship that means the most. You're the ones that have the most connectivity to our students. You're the ones that they're going to look up to. You're the ones that are going to mentor our student athletes. And that's what we need. And that's the standard that we expect. When I think about the job, I think about four things. I think about the ability to trust, and me to gain your trust. and me to be able to trust you in what we're doing. I think about accountability. A lot of this comes from West Point, General. I think about accountability, being able to hold each other accountable to what the standard is. Because the standard is going to be the standard, and we're all going to get there together. I think about passion, and clearly this is a passionate fan base. 99% sold out at Carter Finley, 10,000 season ticket holders. It's when I flew in, I got off the plane, and the Virginia game was on TV, and you could see a Wolfpack forming around the TVs when we got off the plane to watch the end of the game. And the fourth thing I think about is empathy. And empathy from the standpoint of assuming that everyone comes from the same place, and everyone's had the same thing. As we refer to it at West Point, everyone's carrying the same rucksack, got the same things in the rucksack. That's not true. What is true is that people care about where you are, and they need to know that we care about them. So that being said, could not be more proud to be here. Could not be more honored to be here. My family and I look forward to coming to Raleigh. What did Jimmy B say? If you laugh, if you think and you cry in one day, that's a good day. I'm an emotional guy. I think I fit in with that. Could not be more excited to be here and look forward to serving you. Thank you very much.
At this point, we'll open it up for questions from our media members. We have microphones on each side, or at least we have one here. If you can raise your hand, we'll get a microphone to you, and we'll take questions for either Corrigan or Chancellor Woodson.